Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Haverford College Men's Soccer Senior Day for the class of 2021. During his first 3 seasons, this class helped the Fords host a home playoff game in the Centennial Conference tournament on Walton Field each year, including the 2018 season where the Fords captured the Centennial Conference Championship in double overtime and advancing to the NCAA tournament. That victory was part of a 26-3 record for the Fords on Walton Field during their careers, as Haverford was 33-15-7 overall during that time. In addition to this class's success on the field, they have raised the program's profile academically, as highlighted by the team posting the highest GPA across all men's soccer teams at all collegiate levels during the 2019-20 academic year. This past year headlines a string of success that has witnessed the Fords capture the United States Coaches Association Academic Team Award during each of the first 3 years this class has stepped on campus. They will continue that streak later in the year when the academic awards are announced for the 2020 season. All 7 members of the men's soccer class of 2021 have been starters for the Fords throughout their careers, as this group has combined for 249 career appearances. Our first senior is number 3, Zack Brown, who came to Haverford from Shaker Heights, Ohio, and Shaker Heights High School. Playing on defense, Zack has appeared in 21 matches during his career, making 13 starts. The Fords posted a total of 21 shutouts as a team from 2017 through 2019, thanks in part to Zack's efforts. Getting into the act offensively during the 2018 championship season, Zack recorded 3 shots that year and tallied an assist during the team's win against Drew. A 2-time selection to the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll, Zack will earn that recognition for a 3rd time in his career later this fall. Zack will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in chemistry. He is also dually concentrating in both biochemistry and peace, justice, and human rights. Here to reflect on Zack's legacy with the Fords is teammate Anthony Walker.
When I think of Zack Brown, I think about his work ethic, his ability to lead by example, and most of all, how good of a friend and teammate he's been. I've seen how hard ZB works on and off the field when he's had to face personal difficulties, and he always manages to overcome them, do his job consistently, and come out better on the other side. There have been so many times where I've had a bad day, but when I talk to ZB in the locker room or in the dining center, he usually can put a smile on my face or make me laugh. When I've needed a hug or a shoulder to rely on, ZB has always been there and always welcomed me. All the things I've seen ZB do well, I've tried to emulate and incorporate into my daily practices. So thank you, Zack, for all that you've done for our team and for Haverford these past 4 years. Thank you for being a great example, a great teammate, and an even better friend.
Our next senior is number 15, Kes Cargile, who came to Haverford from Nashville, Tennessee, and the University School in Nashville. Kes has appeared in 50 matches throughout his Haverford career, making 17 starts between the midfield and defense. He racked up 11 points, finishing with 3 goals and 5 assists on 59 career shots. He secured 6 of his career points during the 2018 championship season, including a goal against Rowan while also tallying the game winner at McDaniel. Kes also scored against Drew during his junior season and capped the 2019 regular season with an assist during the playoff clinching win against Swarthmore. That was a fitting final touch to that contest as Kes terrorized the conference with all 5 of his helpers coming against Centennial foes. Kes will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in physics. Here to talk about Kes' impact on the team is fellow Tennessee native Andrew Peebles.
I got to know Kes the summer before I went to Haverford, as we're both from Nashville. It was nice to have another Tennessee connection on the team, and from the start, he was a great role model. In the classroom, he is a very admirable student. He takes some semesters 5 classes. He has an improv group. He takes care of the art house, and he's always a good teammate, carrying gear to the locker room when it's generally a freshman job. But he's a role model, even though he's a senior. He's one of the strongest people I know, as only a couple people can single leg deadlift 245. During the season and on the field, he's had a tremendous impact on our team. He's a key leader. He's always keeping us sharp in training. He comes to training every day, ready to grind, ready to go. He keeps us on track and he keeps us motivated. It's been a pleasure knowing Kes, and I'm glad I got to know him as a person and as a teammate. And I just want to thank him for everything he's done for me and for the team, for the Haverford community. I know he has big things ahead of him. Good luck, Kes.
Our next senior is number 11, Kevin Kaufman, who joined the Fords from Bethesda, Maryland at Walt Whitman High School. Kevin appeared in 41 matches throughout his career, including 5 starts in the midfield. He scored 3 goals and added 1 assist on 19 shots. Posting his strongest statistical season as a junior, Kevin got the offense started early that year, with a goal in the season opener against Cabrini for the second consecutive season. However, he is most famously remembered for his game-winning goal against number 3 Johns Hopkins as the Fords posted their highest-ranked road victory in program history that day, thanks in large part to his strike. Kevin has already been named to the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll 2 times and will earn his 3rd such distinction later this fall. Kevin will graduate from Haverford with a degree in physics along with a minor in economics. Here to talk about Kevin's legacy with the program is teammate Nick Pippis.
Hi, I'm Nick Pippis, and I'm going to be talking about my friend Kevin Kaufman. Whenever I'm asked to talk about Kevin, I always think back to the same story. Basically, I was hanging out with the guys for one of the first times my freshman year and still trying to set a first impression, and I smashed a bottle of olive oil by accident in the kitchen, and it was a huge mess, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I had done this in Kevin's kitchen, which is a space that he really cares for, and I just completely made a horrible first impression on Kevin and just completely violated a space that he deeply cares for. So the next morning I run into Kevin and I was expecting a snarky comment or a mean look, but instead I just got a genuine smile and a, "Hey Pip, what's going on?" I was completely shocked. Stupid stories like this just show how great of a person he really is. He's always forgiving, kind, and extremely respectful. He truly sees the best in people, even if they had terrible first impressions like myself. And on top of all of this, he is one hell of a soccer player. I wish him the best of luck in all future endeavors, and I hope he finds time to come back and visit in the future.
Our next senior is number 5, Will Cline, who was selected as a team captain for his senior season. Will joined the Haverford College men's soccer program from Berwyn, Pennsylvania, where he attended Conestoga High School. A strong defensive presence during his tenure, Will has started 43 of his 46 career appearances with the Fords, including all 18 matches during his junior campaign. He was a starter for all but 2 of Haverford's 21 shutouts during his career. Will also tallied 5 shots, putting 4 of those attempts on goal during his minutes on the field. Will is set to take his place on the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll later this fall when those awards are announced. He will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in economics. Here to speak about the dynamic personality that Will brought to the Fords is fellow co-captain Noah Schwab.
Something that I really admire about Will is his ability to be very serious, but also have fun at the same time. In practices and games, you can always see him laughing and smiling, but that never took away from his dedication, commitment, and competitive nature. He just really recognized the importance of having fun, and he always makes sure that people are having a good time. There are really few people in this world who are able to bring people together in the same way that Will is, and I think that's what makes him a fantastic leader. He has had such a positive impact on this team and on this program, and we're truly going to miss him.
Our next senior is number 4, Makarzewski, who joined the Fords from Potomac, Maryland, and is another graduate of Walt Whitman High School. Haverford's vaunted defense continued to be showcased in this class as Matt played in 36 matches, making a total of 19 starts. That playing time included starting 16 of his 17 appearances last year. Matt also became more involved in the offense on set plays and scored back-to-back game-winning goals against both Ursinus and Swarthmore during the final week of the 2019 regular season to push the Fords back into the postseason. His first career goal during his rookie season also came against Ursinus as he finished his career with 14 shots. Matt has already twice been named to the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll and will once again receive that recognition later this fall. Matt will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in chemistry, concentrating in biochemistry. Here to speak about Matt as a teammate is Brian Lorenz.
Okay, I'll start by saying I feel really bad for all the seniors who had their final fall seasons canceled this year, and I think that all the guys that our team has graduating this year have all left a big impact on not only the team, but also the community at Haverford, and one of those guys was definitely Matt. So I think I speak for everyone in my class when I say that Matt was really helpful in just helping us feel like we were part of a team, because he was always really easy to talk to and helpful during preseason and the early stages of the season. Not only that, Matt was one of the hardest working guys on and off the field on our team, grinding day in and day out at practice and then studying for who knows how many hours at the library at night. And I think that Matt has a lot of balance in his life between academics, athletics, and social aspects of life. And I think that's something that everyone on our team should strive for.
Our sixth senior is number 23, Brett Mizarski, who came to the Forge from Mount Kisco, New York, and Horace Greeley High School. Yet another strong performer in a line of Haverford defenders who contributed to 21 clean sheets. Brett made 24 career appearances, really stepping into the spotlight. Just a season ago, he appeared in all 18 matches and was a member of the starting 11 during 14 of those contests. Brett finished his career with 4 shots, but made the most of his opportunities as he scored a goal against Ursinus in 2017 on what was the first shot of his Haverford career. Brett has also earned his place on the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll during each of the past 2 seasons and will earn that same honor again later this fall. Brett will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in chemistry, concentrating in biochemistry. Here to pay tribute to Brett as a player is goalkeeper Aaron Cohen.
It's been really great to have Brett as a teammate and as a friend. Over the past 3 years, he's always super friendly and approachable. For me, he sets the perfect example of being able to focus on schoolwork, taking school really seriously while still being able to have fun with friends when he's not doing schoolwork. And that also translates onto the field as well. He is always working super hard in practice and in games to be consistently getting better, but he's also able to have fun and enjoy the moment. Brett has always been super supportive. I have some really great memories with him, and yeah, you can just tell that he's someone who is passionate and really cares, and it's clear that he has big things ahead of him.
Our final senior is number 25, Ryan Scholes, who joined the program from Westchester, Pennsylvania, where he attended the Salesiano School. Ryan appeared in 31 matches during his career and was a regular among the starting 11 over the past 2 seasons with 11 starts in the midfield. He recorded 5 assists, 12 shots, and 7 shots on goal during his career. His point production began with a 2-assist match against Ursinus during his rookie season. All of Ryan's assists came in helping the Fords to victories, capped by him setting up the eventual game-winning goal against Swarthmore as the Fords clinched another playoff bid on the final day of the 2019 regular season. Ryan is a 2-time selection to the Centennial Conference Academic Honor Roll and will earn his 3rd recognition later this fall. Ryan will graduate from Haverford this spring with a degree in chemistry, concentrating in biochemistry, while also holding a minor in health studies. Here to discuss Ryan's impact as a teammate is Matt Heim.
Ryan Scholes is someone who has done so many good things for the Haverford men's soccer program as well as the greater Haverford community. He's someone that's welcomed me and my class and all of the other classes after me with open arms and really been eager to help us and teach us in whatever ways he could. And even though he's someone that has struggled with a few injuries over his time, he's never used that as an excuse to step away from the team. In fact, it seemed that his impact on the team would only increase in those times. He'd always be showing up to practice, always be willing to help out in any way that he possibly could. And off the field, it's sort of the same thing. He's such a hard worker in the classroom and super friendly to everyone he meets, and even his work as an EMT during his time while he was full-time as a student just shows sort of his commitment to making the Haverford community a better place.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one last round of applause for the Haverford College men's soccer seniors in the class of 2021. We look forward to seeing them back on campus at alumni games for years to come while also supporting our Fords from the stands.